Okay, today's assignment, guys, we're going to start a project, and this is going to be an ongoing project. So it's really, it's called 3.3 on this assignment, but what's going to happen is you guys are going to open up this assignment. It's many pages. Today we're only going to do steps 1 through 4. So make sure that when you open it, you go to File, Make a Copy, and when you save it in your Google Drive in your Computer Science folder. Because I'm going to ask you to keep getting it back out. We're going to work on it today and a little bit tomorrow, and then we're going to put it up until next week. So, and then I think we're going to try to finish it next week. So, today is 3.3, and basically this assignment is you're creating an app, and this is going to be a mini app. Okay, read all the instructions, but know this: all the instructions say that you're going to use a partner, but you're not. You're going to do this on your own. The guys let the kids in class kind of bounce ideas off the neighbor, and that's fine if you guys want to call a buddy up and bounce ideas, but I really don't think you'll need to. You guys can do this by yourselves, or if you need help from a sibling or a parent, that's fine. But basically, the reason why we weren't going to use partners is because, we didn't want people, some kids getting quarantined or maybe getting sick and not being able to be here. So we're going to do it on our own. Basically, you guys can go through and read the instructions. I'll read them a little bit with you. Make sure that it says, we'll work on this project throughout Unit 3. To avoid being asked to redo work, only complete the section that we're working on in class. Don't work ahead because you guys will have to end up redoing something because you won't be doing it right. You're gonna basically choose an app. You're gonna brainstorm today. We're gonna choose an app that you find interesting. And we're going to end up creating that app in the app lab that we used in code.org on our last lesson. So I'm not sure exactly how we'll turn this in as far as presentation wise in class, but we'll figure it out for you guys, the BOL students, and we'll let you guys know. Know these 4 things right here, these app requirements. You have to have at least 3 screens. Remember, it's a mini app. This doesn't have to be a crazy good app like you find on your phone every day. But we're getting your feet wet. We're kind of teaching you a couple things about how to add buttons and everything to a user interface and add images, text, and stuff. So that's the next thing. Include examples of images, audio, and text. We did images and audio, just images and text the other day, and we'll show you how to do audio. It must be clear and easy to navigate on the user interface, which is the main screen, and it must clearly communicate all the information about your topic. So when here's the steps that we're going to take in order to do that. You don't have to you can read it right now, but we'll go ahead and start on step 1. Brainstorm topic ideas. So basically in step 1, you guys are going to think about 3 different ideas, and you're going to think about the app that you're going to create. It's important for this. It's an app that you can teach your classmates about any topic that you've decided. So if I want to create an app on how to make tiramisu, or if I want to, so I had a couple kids who made a very broad general app, or they came up with an idea for just football or just Xbox or something very vague or very general. That's not what we're really wanting. We're wanting you guys to come up with something more specific that you guys can do very simple, like maybe how to change a tire, or I don't know, something really basic. If you're going to do football, then it needs to be like the rules of football, or maybe the history, how football got started. I don't know, something simple that you can do in just a few screens. Anyways, you're going to come up with 3 different ideas. You're going to put them here. You're gonna decide. You can talk to your parents, or you guys can just decide basically which one that you guys are gonna do out of those 3, and you're gonna put it here. It says explain in a few sentences what would be covered right here on your topic. After this, for you guys that are BOL, you guys can interview your parents or siblings or neighbors, or call an aunt, uncle, whatever you need to do this part. You're basically just gonna interview 2 people about your app, put their names, ask what they already know, and then ask what they want to learn about your topic. And then here's the last part. This is probably the one that's going to take the most time. Basically, what you'll do on this part is down here, I've got this part right here. If you can print just this page, go ahead. If you don't have access to a printer, then what I need you to do is either get a blank sheet of paper or notebook paper and draw out the squares like this. Try to get them nice and straight. And what you guys are going to do is the same thing they've done here in this little app. You guys are going to basically sketch what the screens of your app is going to be. Remember, it needs to be at least 3 or 4 screens. It can be more, but it shouldn't be less. So this app's main screen is Soda Around the World. It's got a couple soda cans, and it's got buttons here. Okay. So if you guys are going to have a button that takes you to another screen, so they would be able to click on this button. You guys can write notes under each screen if you'd like, but you guys are going to draw an arrow that takes you to the next screen. If I click this button, it takes me to the flavors page. And on the flavors page, like I said, this is a rough draft. You don't have to put all the info. You see how they put lines here? That's how you know there's going to be information. You guys can do the same thing. You're just basically sketching a quick sketch of what it's going to be like. So you need text, images, and you may write a note about sounds. Like if I click the button, it's going to make a sound that takes me here, or whatever you want. Make sure you sketch out as best you can at each one of your screens. And what we're going to do is we're going to work on this today in my class, and we're going to work on it also tomorrow. And tomorrow we're also going to finish, or we're going to try to get done with UScience. So if you guys haven't finished or you're still 4 or 5 lessons behind, that's okay. We're going to try to finish it in the next few days, so it shouldn't take you very long. It's like 5 minutes a lesson. Once you guys are working on this today and tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. So keep working on steps 1 through 4 for Tuesday and Wednesday this week in UScience. We're going to come back to step 5 probably next week. We're going to have to teach you guys. It's asking you to learn a couple things before we go on. So we're going to teach you guys a little bit about debugging and an intro to programming phase, and actually where we talk about programming. So once you guys do that, make sure I don't even think you have to turn this in. Just keep it to yourself. Make sure you've done steps 1 through 4. After you guys do that, make sure you've got all your late work turned in as well. Thanks, guys.